Section 60 of the Nigerian Constitution confers on this parliament the constitutional right to regulate its own procedure when it comes to our inter-parliamentary engagement. Every one of those organizations, from Inter-Parliamentary Union to Commonwealth Parliament to African Union Parliament to ECOWAS Parliament, everyone is run on the basis of rules and regulations. It's not about some men trying to gang up against a woman or anybody. It's about ensuring that our rules are respected. That is the only way we can guarantee peace, we can guarantee law and order. That is the only way we can have an atmosphere in which we'll be able to do our job and serve the Nigerian people.
Dear sir, I understand perfectly well. Senate rule is to help the people in the Senate chamber to operate in an orderly manner, for there not to be rancors. I agree. The Constitution allowed you to amend the Senate rules so that the Senate can be managed in an orderly way. I agree. You must also take into consideration what the Constitution says. You will agree with me that the Constitution is the ultimate here. And the Constitution says a constituent shall send their representative to represent them at the Senate, and the person shall be there throughout the tenure. Now, somebody go against not the Constitution, against the rule guiding the activities of the Senate. You are serving the person a punishment that is going to go against what the Constitution says. The Constitution says the person shall be there to represent his or her constituency. Now, because the person go against your rule, you are saying the person will be out of the Senate, not representing his people for 6 months. It is too much. All of us go school. There are some offenses where teacher will flog you 1 cane in your hand. There are some offenses where he will flog you cane in your left hand and your right hand. There are some offenses where they will tell you kneel down. There are some offenses where they will tell you kneel down and raise up your hands up. Why is there nothing like that in this Senate house? Any small offense, as you people are claiming or are alleging, it is 6 months suspension melted on somebody. The Constitution said go there and represent your people as long as your tenure lasts. That is too much, and that Senate rule that you have the right to amend should be re-amended again. It is not a stone that cannot be moved, and is not casted that you cannot change. Since you have the power to amend it, re-amend again and adjust this kind of punishment. 6 months can be translated as disrespect to the constituents that sent that person to represent them. 6 months can be translated as shortchanging that constituents that sent him or her to represent them at the Senate House. A punishment that can be meted or given to anybody that go against your rule of engagement should be directed to only the individual. Possibly his basic salary should be cut. Or, for example, somebody who goes to work late or did not go to work at all, it is absent. If somebody go against your rule, you can say, okay, this person is absent for the whole of today and will not be paid what is due for the person today. That is reasonable enough. You see, why Nigeria not they move forward now? Because of all these things when they take place. People will be in position and they will abuse their position, use their position to how it will suit them to get what they want. It's a shame. It is not clear why Nigeria will go front today, tomorrow it will go back, next tomorrow it will go front, another day it will go back. How can we keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expect there to be change? There can never be. Now, listen to this woman for other things she narrated. It's very important.
My suspension is illegal. It's unjust because it contravenes the Nigerian Constitution and even the Senate rules that says the senator should be suspended for just 14 days. Why 6 months? Especially when there are a series of court precedents, in Ali Ndume and Omar Agege's cases. You see that the courts have time after time said you cannot suspend a senator that is duly elected, you cannot. And if you have to apply by the Senate rules, then it will be 14 days. And that's, again, for very serious offenses. So when they say that I was suspended, not for the sexual allegation, but for gross misconduct, the question again is, what exactly did Senator Natasha Akpotiuduaghan do on the floor of the Senate that amounts to gross misconduct? I didn't fight. I didn't insult anybody. I wasn't violent. So what did I do? I didn't tear anybody's shirt. We've had senators fight. We've had senators slap each other. We've had senators tear clothes, throw things. In short, even the last 2 weeks, you've seen a whole lot of deep-heated debates on the floor. But nobody was suspended. Why? Because I'm a woman. I still insist on my stance that I was sexually harassed by the Senate president, and that the harassment generated into malice, which denied me a lot of my privileges and rights on the floor of the National Assembly, and by extension denied the people of Kogi Central. Each time he denied me a chance to present a concern was him subjecting them to a denial of federal representation. And that's wrong. This is democracy. You can't extend your personal vendetta on one person to the people.